Today on Doom the Dark Ages. As long as I still feel like I am moving around, being chaotic, ripping and tearing, but I'm gonna be honest with you, this game so far has not made me feel like I am ripping and tearing. I am definitely killing a lot of demons, but I'm no longer getting the satisfying, like, aha, we are ripping and tearing, because we're kicking them when, like, they get injured enough. This is what you guys get today, and I would apologize, but this is just all I can muster. Yeah, but I'm okay. I'm just not feeling too great. I really enjoyed playing 2016 when I first played it, but when I played Eternal, and like I feel like I'm not in the typical standard for Doom players. I feel like a lot of people preferred 16 over Eternal because a lot of people's complaint was Eternal was too much. Like there was too much verticality, there was too much going on, there was too much juggling the different abilities or whatnot. Whereas for me, all of those things were pros because I was having to constantly focus on so many different things. It really made the fights interesting for me because it was keeping my ADHD like happy. All bright like cylinders were firing, you know what I mean? Like it was a very, if I'm not perfect in this fight, I die. And like I loved that feeling. Let's do one more chapter. Let's go ahead and do this siege part 1. King Novik has secured the talisman and now the sentinels regroup. Sentinel stronghold, tear off Argentinor.
We should be ready to leave as soon as the cruisers are done loading.
Very good. Get to your ship. I thought you left for the command station. Everyone is evacuating.
So you are holding on to it?
Until we get to the location. A new vault is being built.
Then let the Slayer guard it.
If what they say is true, then this is a part of our heritage, not the Maker's. Rhyelle, are you seeing anything?
Back to the work clerks. Bye, Val. We'll catch you later.
Maybe he didn't survive.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Demonic threat level increasing.
They got noodle arms.
Should we launch the Slayer now? The Sentinels will be overrun.
Then what about us?
Uh-oh. Gonna break it again. Fascinating. Oh. Oh. Are we gonna stay out of it this time? Oh, I got chills! Oh, he's getting more resistant. No, resist it. Yes! Oh, buddy! Oh, he big mad.
Before he kills us all.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
It would appear that the Slayer no longer wishes to be detained here.
Shield power down to 35%.
Should we terminate his life functions?
And destroy the Khan Maker's prized possession.
34.
So long as he has that tether on him,
33.
we can still have a hand in his fate.
32.
No, buddy. Maybe don't wipe the dude's memories every single time.
Sound the alarm. Prepare for battle.
King Novik, there is an urgent call from the Creedmaker.
Lord Novik, a large horde is heading toward your position. We are launching the Slayer now. Please send forces immediately to ensure our safety.
Thank you, Bishop Creed.
By the gods.
Engaging reflector shield.
Novik, it's a massive
Force, 3 legions worth.
The hangar is blockaded, sire. No one can get in or out.
Cool. It's a cool boat. So totally not related to the game update, but I am getting Chinese food for dinner, so I'm super excited. Just by the way, felt like I should relay that information. Feel like it's fairly important. What you order? Beef and broccoli with white rice, and then some chicken fried rice, and then extra donuts. As you do, you know. Feel like it's important. Yeah, just a super classic. I figure, so one of my thought process behind that too right now is that, like, since I'm not feeling as great, chicken fried rice never has upset my stomach like that. So, like, I feel like that's a pretty safe bet. Beef and broccoli is also pretty safe for me. But I figure if one doesn't taste good to me right now, then the other will. So. No, not fried rice. No, don't fry me into oil. That would sound like pain. No pain. All right, where do we need to worry about, like, secrets and stuff? I'm gonna assume more towards... Wow, that's an area. Jesus. It's kind of fun.
The Creed ship hasn't moved outside the combat zone.
Energy production is down because of the war. This is his district. Khan would have him executed if he left.
Has a... Okay, so there is an element over here that we'll have to figure out how to unlock. I've really liked the, like, surrounding areas so far in this one. Like, I feel like the design that they did for all of these cities and whatnot look really fucking cool. I definitely feel like those areas are sus. Like, they wouldn't have them on the map if we couldn't get into them at some point. What are the... We need to parry and destroy artillery cannons. Okay. Those are our objectives. Or extras, I guess. Shrimp faces, but they are delicious. Take your word for it.
Deployed.
Into pepper chicken. I tried the peppered beef somebody got one day, and I really liked that, but I haven't had the, like, courage, I guess, to order it for myself. No. I was wondering what this was gonna do. Oh, and then we have to, like, do all of it over again. All those upgrade points. I could have hoarded them. Could have hoarded the points. Make sure you eat, chat. It's kind of important. You got a pub sub. What is a pub sub? Just like a sub that you got at a pub? Did somebody just say hold the line? Fun. Hold the line! Hey, look, there's a bunch of enemies, guys, down there. Or just get more points? How am I supposed to fight? Interesting. Very different timing on that. I did not have my shield up because that's still, I think, such a stupid decision. Hate it. Don't like that one. Oh. Destroy 5 gore portals. Okay. Ah, so you just need 1. Good to know. Except from the grocery chain. Nice. Feel like won't be able to dodge or parry for a second. Rough. I think I might turn on auto sprint, honestly. There's been a lot of times where I feel like I should be sprinting already and it's like knocked me out of sprint for some reason. Interesting. Don't know what that is. Sweet. So we're gonna have a bunch of these bigger dudes, I'm assuming. This is a really wide area. That was definitely a reflexive freaking parry. Holy shit, that was whew. Because I did not actually see. Oh! Oh! They also do the thing? Oh, that's really annoying and unfortunate, actually. I gotta sneeze so bad. I died. No. We're not using health sigils. Earlier fights, there's no fucking use to it. Like, point, I guess. Our respawn is like right here. Oh, hey. Am I supposed to do something with this? Or is it just like respawn beacons? I guess it's just respawn. Yo, what's up, Kiji? How you doing? Good to see you, good to see you. So if we got some of the brain boys, then we're gonna have to prioritize. Fucking kidding me, dude. I'm gonna have to have one of those guys get closer. interesting that these guys are just like infinite spawn right here. I have questions. No ammo. Fucking shit. It's fucking annoying. Okay. I'm sure getting into a fight with 13 health right here is totally fine. It's Junkai. He don't care, right? That just sounds like winnable odds to him. Nice. So there's that. Hey, Nine. How goes? How goes the doom? It goes pretty good. I'm a little under the weather today, so I was a little on the chiller side. We're just kind of meandering through. The chapter we started with today took us like 2 hours. It was a long chapter today. So now we're just, oh, hi. Fucking, that's annoying. Okay, this is fine. It's actually fine? Oh, cool. Fucking super shotgun, bro. How's the Dark Ages going? So far so good, I would say. So far so good. Very mellow today. But other than that, good. Well, those look like cultists to me, chat. Dealing with phase 2 of the crud. Your ears. Oh no. For me, I got just like I woke up and my stomach has been bothering me all day, and I barely slept last night. Like, I just could not get to sleep without some pain meds and some melatonin. Like, I went to bed at like 2 and then just could not go to sleep until like 4, which was really annoying because I knew that we were going to be starting stream earlier today too. So I was like, fuck, like, come on, man. I need to feel good. So little annoyed by that, but it is what it is. Didn't pre-order, so I'm waiting for it to come out on Game Pass. Nice. You got till, it's what, tomorrow? Tomorrow y'all get to play it? Yeah, they do, Dread. And so, of course, I didn't eat before stream today, too, because, like, that just did not sound like a good idea to me at the time. I was like, no. Eating? That's the last thing I want to do. Now I'm gonna get some Chinese food now that my stomach's kind of settled down. But it's definitely, like, created a tone for me already today, you know? Like, hadn't felt good all day, so... What am I supposed to do about not being able to fucking shoot while I'm in the fucking water video game? That's kind of dumb. Bros need some antibiotics, man. Yeah, the shield saw is super fucking cool. done streaming unless you're falling asleep on stream. Yeah, Holmes. Sometimes, like, I don't really have an issue. And, like, I did technically, like, watch a TV show before I went to bed. But I couldn't turn my brain off, like, at all. And what's weird is, like, after we watched the episode, I was like, oh, man, I can go to bed now. Like, I am falling asleep. And as soon as I, like, actually tried to get comfortable, my legs started bothering me really bad. And once my legs started bothering me, I couldn't get comfortable. Like, I was... The whole definition of tossing and turning.
Additional stockpiles.
I was so uncomfy. Did I totally miss gold? How do... Oh, that's a reason to go over there. I see. I was wondering why it was so important that both of those dropped. There we go. Now we're set. At the game, you know? Oh no, they all died. Oh no.
Defensive turrets took some damage. Blair, we need time to repair them before we can clear the path for the lifeboats.
That was a weird, they talked over each other moment. Loot goblins gotta loot always. That is what you do. If you're not loot goblining, what are you doing with your life? Oh! Lord's tentacle! Huh. Yeah, no. We're not. That just surprised me, man. Suddenly fucking hentai, bro. Suddenly hentai can be parried. Use the opening from parry to deal lots of damage before it recovers. Okay. Sure. It just, you know, suddenly you gotta be prepared for hentai, and if you're not prepared, it's alarming, okay? Found a secret area. Maybe I should buy this game. One's not gonna surprise us suddenly. That sure does look like a hole it would pop out of. Just saying. Much confused. Huh. Cool. This is a really kind of expansive area. Cool. Oh, it's gonna be a super one there, right? I bet, as well. Okay. What about, like, super shotgun? Nice. That was a good parry. Not a good parry. Alright. See? Suddenly hentai. Doom games almost always have at least one moment where they're going to introduce the hentai. What is... Just a taller post? Interesting spot, I guess. What is making the really big sounds? Like, we are hearing some really big monstrous sounds right now, and I'm like, I don't... Actually, worried there was another one behind me. There we go. That's better. Ah, shit. I don't have good health. Oh, fucking shit balls. Was that always on fire? And I just fucking missed it? Bro. Oof. That's gonna have to be way closer for that to be effective. This locale so much. It's a really fun spot. Go ahead and do shield upgrade, I guess. Have a larger throw range for now. I can check here in a second. I mean, it just looks like they're firing at the small dudes. Not anything big. Alright, I want to make sure... Before I continue too far this way, we do need to circle back that way. So once I get this area clear up here, I actually want to drop down. No! You know what? Fuck it. I died from a fucking small fry. Annoying. Oh! Oh, we got some of the titans. That would make a lot more sense. Fire hot like you should be fine. See, I don't think that's... I like it, Brittany. I like it. I like the thought process a lot, right? But I don't think that's how that works in this game. Something tells me. What do we get? Creed Maker. Okay. Oh, I must have touched my face at some point, guys. My keyboard is like super red. That's unfortunate. I didn't realize I touched my face. Creed Maker, a newly appointed bishop of the ministry, holds the critical responsibility of overseeing the steady flow of Sentinel energy to the Maker homeworld. Even as the specter of war looms ever larger, he has been commanded to remain steadfast at his post, ensuring that the transmission of this life-giving energy remains uninterrupted. By decree of the Maker Council, the Slayer has been placed under the temporary charge of the Creed, a blade to be wielded in the war against Hell and a shield to safeguard their dominion in their district. Fire is hot as I am. You are hot like fire. Should be fine. Impeccable logic. I am correct. No falsehood. Couldn't possibly be wrong. It is fairly hot outside today. I mean, it's a little spicy, you know, with the flames and everything. It a little spicy. Okay. Let's jump back down. Make sure we go grab this over here. There's like a little next one. Sneaky. I was wondering, because it did like have like a little spot where I was like, well, that's kind of sus. But I didn't check further. I should have checked further. Hell yeah, that's fun. That was a fun one. I like that a lot. That was cute. Okay, so now we should be able to actually go if we wanted to this middle section. Brain cell? Nah, didn't have it. Somebody else must have stolen it from me at that moment. This one's back? I feel like that's a little weird. But really don't like that you fucking can't use a shield at all. That's really fucking annoying mechanic, honestly. If you're gonna make a game about parrying, make sure I can just parry. Like, if you're... The shield is such a fucking core mechanic. The fact that it, like, goes away, don't like that. Like, if I miss a parry, just make me take a fuckload of damage, and I will be more than happy. But don't make my entire shield go away. Like, don't make it to where I can't parry. Because then you just are waiting for it to reset. Accepting the tentacles into her life with 0 reaction? Hey, I already said suddenly hentai a few times. I've said it a few different times now, so I could have sworn we all understood that the tentacles were just a part of this whole life and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think I needed to say anything else. Fucking least favorite thing so far. I don't like that I can't turn that off. Because I can't even process, like, what I want to do in this situation to figure out, like, okay, how do I want to try to fight this? Because I'm just, like, I can't even fucking see my screen when that happens. So, like, the shield fuckers that have the Whatchadoodle. Not a fan. There better be something behind this motherfucking waterfall, bro. Bethesda, don't do me like this. ID? ID? ID, come on, it's a waterfall! And you didn't let me have something behind the waterfall? The acceptance was long ago. This is her life. Yeah, no, seriously. Red, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to I don't know if I can recover from that, guys. That was a blow. That was a blow to my core. You can't recover from the blows to the core like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if it's a video game anymore, guys. I feel like maybe this is just a theory. They had a theory that they wanted to test out. I'm happy to help out with the testing process of this is like, hey guys, if you just bully those things, you can kill them real fast. I kind of used to really enjoy having to snipe the fuck out of those fuckers. It was kind of fun. But if I could just go up to them and be like, I's a bully, I mean, that's a way more effective strategy so far, so... Well... Don't go... I'm a gamer. You chase waterfalls. That's what you do! Blows to core? I'ma fight them? This video game did not put anything behind the waterfall, or Rhyelle, and I'm, phrasing? At this point... I would say I know what I said, but honestly, that would be a really big lie, so I'm not gonna pretend I even have a iota knowledge of what I said. Annoying. It's fun. Not the core. Oh, did I say another thing about you, core? Ooh, and gold. That's the best, honestly. It's a little weird that the game has gold because it's a Doom game, but also at the same time, I'm not mad, you know? He's the core of the problem after all. Oh. Oh, how interesting. Am I just supposed to clear the area? Like, this one's not any different, so... Oh, do I throw my shield? I throw my shield at it. That makes way more... Honestly, that adds way more in my brain now. I was like, I feel like you're supposed to hit these things. Yeah, nice. Okay, so I gotta find some more of those. That's a lot of enemies. I didn't even take a look at the battlefield, man. I just kind of was like, I guess I'm going. I've died. See, I don't... I would rather see myself die. Like, I'd almost rather the sigil to come after... Like, I don't know. I guess... Because I get the concept, because, like, it's gonna revive you if you don't... But, like, the just, like, super sudden, like, I have to suddenly press something of a menu. Like, I would rather have, like, a semi-moment of kind of being dead so that I can choose. Give the sigil. I know, but like, it doesn't flow. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like that's a good flow option at all. Like, it's jarring. Like, I don't find it helpful. I just find it jarring. It was a choice. A choice was certainly made. Fucking shield recharge, bro. It's fucking annoying. Okay. Don't like that aspect. I really like the shield concept. Actually, in action, out of everything, of talking about like the freaking glory kills interrupting the flow, nah, fucking not being able to pull up my shield in a shield heavy game just because it's like, I get it if it wants to like have a parry cooldown, but the fact that I can't block anything all of a sudden, or vice versa, like if you want to make it to where I can't block, fine, but still let me fucking parry, bro. If you're gonna add parries as such a hardcore element to this, like let me at least fucking parry. Even if I can't necessarily block like just all of the damage all of the time, that's fine. But if it doesn't feel good when I go to try to parry something and the shield's just like, I'm gonna recharge for a minute. A cool reanimation effect, and it could be really fast. I'm installing this game, hell yeah. Let's go, Tano. Yeah, Val. This video game, you have keyboard, no levitation stick? Thanks for bringing me back to reality, I guess. Recover faster after breaking. Okay, fucking give it to me, dude. Because, yeah, that's been my biggest interrupt so far, is that. Secrets up this way. Ooh, need a secret key for this area. Okay, I see you. Glad I looked. Damn. At least it hasn't been while we were playing. At least it's only been from... So far, anyway. We've only really had crashes when I, Alt-tab and come back. Still a little annoying, but is that like a sexy flash mob? No. I don't think that's how that works. Alright, so it's not not too terribly much because we had just gotten this, I think, so. Oh my god, it spins! That's brilliant. That was cute. That was a nice touch. Well done. Watching the Titans, like with the mechs and stuff, fight it out is really fucking fun. Like, look at that. I really don't appreciate that freaking monster firing at me when I'm just trying to watch the battle. Oh, right in the dome. Uh-oh. Get up, my guy. Oh, is that an uppercut? Oh, yep. Oh, damn, son. Okay, we should keep going. Freaking distractions. Oh, hey, I finally made a loop around. Cool. We're going this way then. Okay. Okay. Set to windowed borderless? Maybe? Yeah, it is. I think what sucks the most about the way they decided to do the death is, like, I don't know what I'm dying by. I feel like I used to kind of at least have an idea of what I got hit by, but, like, I don't even know what I'm getting hit by half the time in this one, which I don't like, because, like, then I can't really, like, adjust and figure out, oh, what was it? It's just, like, suddenly I'm fucking dead. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll get good somehow. One of these days, whenever I tell what it was. The fact that it does it like that, so my biggest complaint with that specifically is, like, because it is literally so sudden, I can't take the proper, like, measure to make sure my mouse doesn't fucking hit stop streaming, bro. Like, I'm really glad I don't have OBS on that screen, because so far that's kind of where my mouse keeps shooting towards, because I'm usually turning to the side. But, like, the fact that it's so sudden, my mouse just yeets itself. Like, I could have just banned one of you and not even realize it, because, like, I've been waiting patiently for my ban. Yeah, but not like that, Val. That's not even getting banned for anything fun. That's just me accidentally pressing it because my freaking cursor yeets itself to the other monitor. It, like, full-blown yeet. Not exactly where I want to be, but, you know, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I love being in places that I totally mean to be. God, I miss being able to dodge. I really, really do. This path is now open? It was closed like 2 seconds ago. I could have sworn. Okay. Really? I already have the secret key, but because I died, I have to go pick it back up again. Even though it respawned me here. I don't know if it's just because, like... I don't know if I would be getting this, like, annoyed with these little things if, I was feeling better today, but also at the same time, that one kind of irks me a little bit. It's like, if I've already picked up a something, please don't make me go, like, grab it again. Like, don't make me backtrack that much for something I've already collected. So I don't know if that's like a bug, I don't know if that's intentional, but like, I don't like it. If I pick up something, I've already picked it up in my mind. That was clever, cute. And then there should be the codex page. I saw it when I like jumped, yeah. Siege Part 1. Beyond the fortress walls of Terroth lies a desolate landscape, sacred ground where the legacies of old wars are scarred into the battlements and burnt into the earth itself. In the lower levels of the city lie the merchant and industrial districts, now exposed and vulnerable to the rampaging hordes of demons led by Prince Azrak. This battlefield, soaked with the blood of heroes and fiends alike, continues to inspire grim determination in those who stand against the ever-looming corruption of hell. Map mission completion for this game looks so satisfying. Was one of your favorite parts. Yeah, that part is. I would appreciate... Again, though, if I didn't have to backtrack to those things, to grab them, specifically, that would be nice. Like, backtrack in the sense of I've already picked them up, kind of thing. Like, if I've already picked them up, I don't want to have to pick them up again. Just because I died somewhere else. As long as it's not overboard, but I'm like backtracking. So like for instance, the secret key, right? I already picked it up. I picked it up. I've already used it once too. But because I died and yeah, that sucks. Yeah. And I don't know if it's for every single one. I don't know if it's just like this zone, like is kind of buggy on that or not. But I don't like that aspect because, it feels like unnecessary backtracking. I'm fine if it's like, oh, I've unlocked this thing, so now I can do the thing, and I have to go back to that area. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. That's like, that feels just like normal game stuff, you know? Yeah, I think our food is here. So I know I said that we would probably finish this chapter, but I don't know if we're going to finish this chapter tonight. We'll see. I think I almost would rather, like, come back when I'm feeling better. Because I'm definitely more on the bitchy side today than I normally would be, I feel like. for more yourself, yeah. Let's see how we can do in this like nice little spot. Cause like how much more of the map? We've actually done quite a bit. But that's still gonna take us probably another like hour if I had to guess. We're gonna save it for when I'm feeling better. Annoyed by certain things last time simply because I wasn't feeling good, so everything was a little bit extra agitating. That can be deceiving. I think it's like it counts the amount of collectibles and stuff, and we definitely are not very far into the collectibles, but I think that's just because there's still so much, you know? All right, let's get this started. We gotta get into the Doom dance flow again. But I wanted to head over. We're gonna like do a fast little thing. Oh, it was up here. I remember what I was trying to do last time. I was just so tired. I was like, maybe not today. And I have to remember how we play too, because it's it functions so differently than what's it called? You know, something like Expedition 33. And mounting a dragon. Listen, sometimes you just have to express your inner donkey, okay? I also think my senses feel super sensitive again when it's not supposed to be this high. I am a low sense gamer, especially for first-person shooters, because I get way too jittery otherwise. I don't really know what I don't remember what I was really enjoying using last week. Is it, God, it's been like a week, so let's see, was it just that you had to overheat armor and then shield bash it? Is that what it was? I gotta get used to not doing that. Nice. That was better. This isn't a turn-based RPG? No, it's a little different, you know, just a smidge. There's a little bit of a different style going on. I don't remember what these are. No, what these are. And not these nuts either. Mounting a bad dragon. It was a good dragon. He was a good boy. Okay, I think we've officially circled. Oh, fuck. I totally forgot about those. Hey, guys, there's a big cannon in things. Just in case anybody who was, you know, had forgotten, just for any reason. You know, it couldn't be that we haven't played in a few days or anything like that. Couldn't be us, guys. Couldn't be us. Can I please? Oh, right. We can throw our shield. Fucking right. That was the ability. I was like, huh. I could have sworn we had like another ability that we could do in this game, but like I don't. For whatever reason, I can't remember what it is. Huh. Oh, this is what I get, guys. This is what I get for taking a break from a video game. I've also got to get used to the quick switch of like which weapons are where, so I don't have to read them every time. Use shield throw. Ryu's shield throw. It was very effective. Captain America would be proud. Oh. We live to make him proud, you know. So it's interesting that these don't function the same to me as like, I'm not gonna win this, but they did previously. Like, I feel like if you shoot off their, like, I love that aspect of like shooting off their little brain arm cannon thing. But that has not seemed to work so far in this one, and it makes me just a little sad. Because like, I did thoroughly enjoy fighting those fuckers and having to do their little finger wiggly. Bind mouse buttons to weapons. So, yes. However, I'm using a mouse, right, that I have discovered that I don't super like for FPSs. So I thought it would actually be a really nice balance between like my MMO mouse and an FPS mouse, because it still has like MMO buttons, but it also has like your typical FPS mouse buttons. I hate it. Because I've used a MMO mouse that has the 12 buttons for so long, all of these are in the like wrong spots now. So like this should be 4 in my head, but it's 3. So since everything's shifted, I am no longer effective. I am no longer effective, and it's driving me absolutely mad. Brain arm cannon thing. Yeah, Val. I did not know it was going to be as bad as it is until now. And now I'm like, oh God, what have I done? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there is any recovery from this for me, which is super unfortunate. And it makes me definitely want to get another 12 button again. This brand does make one, so I just gotta get it instead of this one. But it was a good try. MMO mouse still available? Not the one I like. That one is, I think, officially discontinued from Logitech, and it breaks my fucking heart. Actual heart breakage. So, a little unfortunate in that regard. Oh, we got... I mean, thanks for the help. Like, I appreciate it. Interesting. A couple of times, like, in the sense of, like, I've felt them, but I haven't ever found one I really vibed with from them. All right, we'll see how long it takes for this error to proc. There was a Mad Cat super weird, super awesome mouse I used to love. Gone forever. F's in chat for you, because I feel you. Once my Logitech mouse dies at home, I actually might cry. I swear, we spend so much time on the PCs that it's like, you get very used to and attached to the mice that you use. Like, once you find one that really works for the way you play games, like, oh, it's hard to just be like, oh yeah, I'll just switch, it'll be fine. Oh, it was really entertaining. So I like kind of looked through the Doom category on Twitch. The amount of red screens that you see because everybody's taking damage is really fucking entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. I got a really good giggle out of that because I was like, hey, everybody's struggling out here. Great sound a lot. So let's go with that and then we'll continue. Oh, motherfucker! Oh, he did me a bamboozle. I was not ready for him. Guys, he was hiding. Always download that if something's actually borketed. Yeah, hopefully not though. Alright, let's see if we can't win these. I pressed shield throw so many times just to see if I could get it to throw, and it was not registering. When playing words, please. With tech trauma instead. All of it. All kinds of it today, apparently. Definitely did not want to like actually go up to him that closely, but during that break has now doubled up. Just gonna don't. Oh, goddamn, dude! I am so done with audio shit today, man. A little annoying when you hear the successful parry sound and you still like take the damage. Like the slowdown, I think. Because I think that was one of the weapon upgrades for that. I don't think I like it so much. I feel like I start relying on, or like not relying on it, but expecting it. So when it doesn't happen, my brain like stutter steps for a second. Like, wait, hold on. We're supposed to be slowed. See an elephant hiding, but listen, I wasn't paying attention that closely, okay, Bob? Listen. I wasn't expecting him to be there, okay? I was meandering, being all cozy and shit. And he just came around and was like, boom, we're here. You found a secret area. The big glowy blue orb, guys. Super secret. Oh man, I love it. I love it so much. Oh hi. Oh bye. But it was me. No. No. Oh, the pain. somewhere I was not expecting. Cool. Probably should have checked that door. We're going back up. Seems super distracting, the flow. It's like when you're expecting it, it's fine, but like as soon as it stops happening, you're like, wow, what the hell? All right. Boom, boom, pow, guys. Oh! Morale encounters feature a leader demon that is shielded until the morale meter is empty. Morale is depleted by killing demons. The more powerful the demon, the more morale meter will deplete. Once the morale meter is empty, the leader's shield goes down, allowing it to be killed. Hi, Editor Rhyelle, obviously. Just as a forewarning, this is going to be the longest rant of this series coming up. I have edited this down to, I think it's like 45 minutes, but don't quote me on that because I didn't really thoroughly check that number. I'm just guesstimating. I have a lot of points I go over in this rant. Just as a heads up, you're going to see the death screen a lot. I've cut out the vast majority of the fights themselves. I did leave in basically every death, but just as a forewarning, the tone from here forth is going to be very much Rhyelle is agitated and Rhyelle is going to bitch about it. So enjoy. I'd like to know y'all's opinions, as always, down in the comments of your experience, whether or not you are agreeing with any of the points I'm saying. If you have anything to add, I'd love to hear it. Also, if you have things you are enjoying about it, things that are a difference from the last two games you think add to the experience, please share those as well, because it can't all be negative all of the time. I usually try to focus on more of the positives. I'm just at the current moment going through the stages of acceptance, I suppose, of this Doom not feeling quite right. I still would like to hear y'all's positive outlooks as well as your critiques. Post Rhyelle signing out. Enjoy the disgruntled Rhyelle. Without further ado, fucking button is the button! I actually feel like it would just be easier to go back to my weapon wheel swap. Unfortunate. Yeah, goddamn. Now it was ready. Damn. Needed more bullets to tenderize their shields. I did, just a little bit. Oh, I hate that it curves, man. Like, I hate that, like, most of the abilities seem to curve now. I don't remember so many abilities just straight curving to you. Like, I remember the snaky boys definitely had a super intensive curve ability. Like, it didn't matter where you were, that shit was gonna curve towards you. But like, not being able to strafe around some of these is a little annoying. I was really hoping I could get behind something really fast, but... And like, okay, so I dropped my shield. Specifically, like, I dropped it and it still registered it as a charge. I'm gonna just see if I get up in his face, if I can. I need to switch weapons though. Just crazy? Or was there, like, did that happen in Eternal, where it's like they had the machine gun fire type thing where, it like cluttered the middle of your screen? 'Cause I don't remember the middle of my screen being so... Alright! Fucking trying my patience today. Definitely in a better mindset, but I think there are some fundamental things that I don't enjoy about this version, which is making me a little sad. How's the Doom today? again. I'm starting to realize something personally, that there's a few things that I really, really love about Eternal, and that I feel like with how much I enjoyed Eternal, I'm noticing the things that I don't like more in this one. I'm just trying to ignore it at the moment. Like, I got the parry noise. Why? If you get the parry noise, I feel like you should negate the damage. It's the whole point of a fucking parry. So unless if I'm getting hit by something, you know what? I'm gonna turn on damage indicators real quick because I want to tell where the fuck I'm dying from. Am I dying from the thing I just parried? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna be really fucking pissed. Because that is really obnoxiously annoying. I can't get, like, there's not a flow that I have found so far that feels good in this damn game, and it's pissing me off. Ugh. I am getting slightly frustrated because they built this whole mechanic around the shield, and it's my least favorite part because it's like so much of what they've done is surrounding the shield, but so much of the shield ruins the flow. Like, just the fact that it has such a long cooldown, because it only lasts for, like, I don't know, a second, I guess. But that is enough time in Doom to fucking ruin the feeling, and I'm very mad about it. Glad I'm not alone. Legit said the exact same things on Saturday. It feels fucking off. And, like, it could just be that it's just... I need to get used to Doom Dance feeling very different, but they removed the glory kills, man. Tons of good in this game. It's just different and hard to not hold to the Eternal standard. And, like, don't get me wrong, I also thoroughly understand that 2016, or Eternal had the same issue with 2016. Everybody compared, that killed him last time, bro. So, everybody was holding Eternal to 2016 standards, and I realized I'm kind of an outlier where, like, Eternal is my favorite Doom. 2016 just feels slower. It's not as engaging to me anymore. Like, I took damage from a parry. If I fucking parry a big fucker, that damage better be fucking negated, dude. Eternal's Chaos, I highly prefer. It's a matter of preference. 2016 was still Chaos, but Eternal's Chaos hits differently because of the kit you have. It does. And I really enjoyed that about that. And I felt like the flow in Eternal always, like, when you fucked up in Eternal, it was like, yeah, I fucked up. Like, that was definitely my bad. Whereas this one, I haven't, like, I get a new kit that I have to learn, but one thing about Eternal's kit, right? You are constantly moving. Everything is move forward, move forward, move forward. You are constantly having to stay in motion. Oh God, okay, I can't have those indicators on. I was hoping it would kind of tell me when I'm dying from stupid shit, but I have not been able to tell that so far. This one, with so much of the shield, it feels like you're not supposed to move as much, and that's not, honestly, it's not why I play Doom. So I don't know. I love the concept of the shield. I don't know if I love the execution that they have done for said shield. We'll see. I'm still obviously going to keep playing. Y'all just might have to deal with me being a little bit bitchy about it. And I don't know if anybody else is, like, also, like, Snack, I know you're getting kind of frustrated with it, but, like, I don't know if anybody else is feeling also similarly frustrated with some of these things, or not. I'd love to know, though. So if you guys do have an opinion, let me know what your opinion is of it so far. Because as it currently stands, like, I can't honestly say that I am thoroughly enjoying myself, which is so weird because it's Doom. Doom is very much a game I find super enjoyable most days. And I don't know if it's just this mechanic that's messing it up for me, or if I've just, you know, maybe I've changed or something. Maybe it's not going to hit the same anymore because I'm different. And I still think that your shield, when it breaks, shouldn't mean you can't parry. Like, with a game that is so highly focused around parrying, it ruins the fucking flow of things. Because even when I've hit some of these parries and I still get fucking hurt, around stand and fight, which is so not, it's not the Doom dance. Like, I'm gonna be so mad if, like, okay, hear me out. I am going to start strafing. Less dancing, more strafe. I am going to play around with this concept of, if they want to stand and fight, I am going to see if that changes it. If, like, I'm gonna be mad if it does, so I'm gonna forewarn you guys. If it's more stand and fight, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it as much. I like chaos. That's why I play Doom. I like movement shooters. They are my thing, man. Fucking love them. So, especially for the bigger, you had all these different weapons. Eternal, you had weapons and the other bits to add to the kit to the dance. This just seems like, haha, you gotta parry a lot. Not so much run and gun. Hi, Waitson. Hello. It really is snack. Like, so on one hand, right? One hand, I totally understand having it to be where you can't just hold the shield up indefinitely. You know what I mean? I understand that they want you to still use it with, you know, not just blocking all damage all the time. But the fact that your shield breaking means that you can no longer parry in a game that is forcing parries down your throat. Really strange. I think that would fix most of this game for me. A dash would feel a lot better because it would mean that when my shield is broken, I still have a way to potentially survive. Right now, it does not feel that way. I feel like a lot of the things so far are not survivable once your shield is down. I want to feel like I'm on the border of having a seizure when I play Doom. Precisely. I agree. The shield and parries feels off. I'm enjoying it and loving the new shield abilities, but I feel like they needed to put more work into this new mechanic. Also, lets me get to the stuff to parry. Right? Because, like, there's so many things that you're so far away, or the creatures now will literally lock onto you from super far away and jump at you from the entire, like, other side of the map, and you're just like, okay, cool, I guess. I guess. I use it in offense and to parry. Yeah, same. And so, like, the fact that also in order to get to a lot of the fights, you usually are using your shield to get there quickly, cover a lot of distance. So if your shield goes down, you're fucked. And it's a shitty feeling because Doom, one thing Doom has done so well throughout the years, right, is the pacing feels fun. There is a flow to every Doom game. There is a flow, there's a dance to it. And so this one feels a little... it's definitely counterintuitive, I guess, because in my head, Doom is move. You don't stand still. Standing still gets you killed. So it feels like they're trying a new concept out, but kind of forgot about some of the core parts of what made this whole situation fun in the first place in that, like, pursuit of the new, which is, again, love when people try new things. I just really don't like it when like a core concept kind of seems to have been, because like that, okay, so the fucking Hell Knights, right? That guy has a fucking machine gun, which, by the way, also really shitty idea to put all of the bullets like in the middle of the screen. Just show me that I'm getting hit by them on the fucking border of the edge of the screen like every other freaking thing does. Just let me know I'm taking damage. I don't need more clusterfuck in the middle where my reticle is and where I am shooting, because I need to be able to like look at more shit than that. Difficulty, I don't care about the parry window. I do not mind the parry, like the parry concepts, right? We've been playing a lot of games that have parries in them that I find it just a nice, fun challenge. Parry itself is not the problem. I don't mind Doom exploring parrying. Like, I think it's kind of a fun concept, actually. I think it adds a different element into it. What I don't like is that it feels like my favorite parts of Doom have been kind of taken away with the aspect of them adding in parries. I would be fine if parrying was a thing, so long as I still get to do the Doom dance, as long as I still feel like I am moving around, being chaotic, ripping and tearing. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this game so far has not made me feel like I am ripping and tearing. I am definitely killing a lot of demons, but I'm no longer getting the satisfying, like, aha, we are ripping and tearing, because we're kicking them when like they get injured enough. Yeah, I feel like I've been hearing the parry noise and I'm taking damage when I shouldn't be, because parries really are, you block it. You have blocked the attack, you've done it well, good job. Why am I hurt? They're not giving you invisibility frames during the parry, so all the other damage flying around is hitting you when you're in animation, which is also not really cool of them too, considering like if they're wanting you to stand still, if they're wanting you to stand pretty like in a same kind of little zone with as much fucking shit is being thrown at you constantly in this game, that's the whole point of the Doom dance, is you are literally avoiding as much damage as you possibly can by movement, by staying away from the bullets. So if you're having to stand and fight, I think that's a poorly designed mechanic. Just rolled to dodge attacks? All fair, also. While the attack that was parried does no damage, you're momentarily in animation getting hit by tons of shit though, not positive though, then that would be really frustrating. I feel like if you are stuck in an animation, you should 1000% get at least that fraction of a second of invincibility frames. Happens too is the parry window is so fucking huge that sometimes I parry like after the damage lands because the attack is still like on the other side of my body now, which feels shitty. Yeah, that also could very well be what's happening. This one will be the weakest by the time I finish it. I don't like how much platforming Eternal had, but the Doom dance was there. The satisfaction of rip and tear was there. I actually, guys, okay, so hear me out. Because of how I am feeling on stream, at this current moment, I think I might do something I've never done for the Doom games since we started playing them. I might drop the lower, to a lower difficulty so that we can get them done. I don't want to drop the game. I would rather just go ahead and play it, see what it has to offer, but we might just go ahead and drop it back down, simply because I'm not enjoying this gameplay loop. It feels so weird to say. Like, I'm actually sad. I know I just seem really frustrated right now, but I feel fucking sad at the moment. I might drop it back down to 100% and then we can drop it off Nightmare. How's that sound? Because at the current moment, I'm just getting mad at the loop. I'm not enjoying the new elements, and that is unfortunate. And like, I know I could do this with this difficulty. Like, obviously we've been playing just fine and whatnot, but I don't want my whole experience with this game to be I'm just fucking annoyed, and because like I can't change the mechanics that they've decided to add to this game. I can't change the core way that they seem to have designed the fights around. So let's at least drop it back down to just the standard 100% instead of the 130. and see how that is. Because like another thing that feels like to me, okay, again, these are all opinions. These are all things that I am personally feeling as somebody who loved Doom Eternal. I don't feel like the slider for making it faster feels appropriate for this game. Eternal being fast paced as it was and so much going on felt really good. It felt like it was a finely crafted gameplay experience, right? When you played on Nightmare, you played on fucking Nightmare, right? I had to turn up the speed for it to feel like Nightmare in this game again. So I want to say, I'm going to drop it back down to normal speed. Let's play it how the devs have intended it to feel and see if it feels better. Because it might just be, I need to let go fully of the expectations of it feeling like a Doom game to me and just having fun tearing some shit up. So, and the slider was just kind of there to make it feel more like Eternal for people who want Eternal, like speed, but I don't think it's necessarily what was crafted for this game. I'm not hating this one at all. I'm enjoying having a good time. It's not hitting like the previous games. And like, that's like part of the thing, right? Is there are definitely elements I am enjoying about this one. Like I am still enjoying the whole like premise of this like Doom game. And obviously like, I think being able to throw your shield is really fucking fun. I just think there's certain elements that are kind of ruining a few of the other aspects for me. And that's my biggest issue with it so far. To have such high hopes for a game and like again still enjoying it to some degree, just those couple mechanics are ruining what I really loved about Doom. Yeah, I was expecting that. Having sliders for difficulties themselves and not a custom difficulty is a choice I will never agree with though. My perspective, I loved 2016 when I played it, like really enjoyed it. It was my first intro into Doom just in general. And I thoroughly enjoyed my experience with 2016, enough that obviously went forward to then play through Eternal when it came out and the DLCs. But man, Eternal basically took what 2016 did, added some new mechanics, which again, I love when games explore new mechanics. I think it's fun, but they did it really well. Like, when you play Eternal, it is a lot, right? There is a lot going on constantly. You are constantly moving. You are having to use your entire kit when you're playing on like, what's it called? Nightmare. And everything felt super polished. Like when you made a mistake in Eternal, you made the mistake in Eternal. There was, everything just felt crisp. You knew why you died. You kind of could like, it felt like the speed of which Eternal operated at felt good, even though it was super fast. This one, I'm still trying to figure out the gameplay loop. We're only a couple chapters in. I think we're chapter 6 right now. And yeah, some of the choices that they decided to do for the mechanics have kind of ruined the flow, which is what I really like in Doom. The Doom dance is what I really enjoy. Yeah, it feels so slow. It's actually kind of throwing me off. Ooh, I've also had a couple instances like that where I've dropped my shield, but I apparently, I have to wait a second longer than I'm anticipating to wait before I can shoot my gun, because otherwise it'll send me into the enemy, which is not always what I want to do. God damn, I tried to switch so many times to my other fucking weapon and it wasn't switching. Have come out and said that their design choice for the big demons was to go toe-to-toe with them. They kind of force it with the abilities because the range stuff wrecks you with the little ways to counter, but all melee can be mitigated. I don't know how I feel about that. I do know how I feel about that. Maybe if I had invincibility frames, I wouldn't be so bitter. You know? Just for the parries, specifically, it would be nice. Sorry I am ranting so much, guys. I really try my best to not rant too harsh on a game, especially when we're still in like what I feel like is like the learning phase of how this game is functioning and everything. But there are some things I'm just, it's a little harder to stay quiet about when it just isn't feeling good. Feels super strong. Super shotgun feels like a super shotgun, yeah. Switched my fucking shotgun. There's some things you really like about the game. The aesthetic's cool. Like the medieval vibe is like fun. The lore is always fun to learn too. Like I like learning some of the reasons or like how some of the guns came across or whatever it might be. I'm not gonna lie, I don't, besides I think the first track in the game, I don't think I've actually paid attention to the soundtrack at all. And what the fuck is some of this homing shit, dude? And like some of it homes towards you and some of it doesn't. So you never know what's gonna fucking come running around the fucking corner. Because like if you give every single fucking thing homing ability, like damn, Snack, are you serious? Oh, that fucking hurts coming from you, man. Oh, that's pain, is what that is. When all the homies that I know like Doom are also struggling with this Doom, I mean, I at least feel a little bit validated in my struggle. But like, that kind of sucks. Would it be sass to put in my title, I prefer Eternal? Isn't for me. I am very much, very, very happy for the people that are enjoying this game. I can't honestly tell you guys I'm enjoying it. So we're gonna drop from Nightmare and we are going to play through this game so we can still see the whole game, because I do want to see the whole game. They are dropping some fun lore pieces that I do love about the universe, and I do want to see that. I am still super curious about that. I am not about the gameplay for this one, and I say that with my heart breaking. Like, understand that that comes from I really don't like the fact that I am disliking this game. But as it stands, I am not enjoying the way that they have done the combat in this game. I don't feel like there's a Doom dance, and that's kind of ruining it for me. So instead of us beating our heads against these fights anymore, we are going to go ahead and move forward just on a normal difficulty, and we're gonna do this for the story. If I am this upset on a good day, like, I'm not feeling bad today, guys. I actually started this stream like super hyped to get back into it, but now that we've played a little bit longer and I don't feel like there's been any good flow that I've been able to figure out for the fights, I don't want to keep bashing my head against it. I would much rather just be like, all right, this gameplay, not for me. I'm glad for the people that are enjoying it, but with anything, you want to swing a flail and change your mind halfway through to block? Nah, full send, take the hit, your fault. Yeah, there's just, again, the flow for the way that you're supposed to do the fights doesn't feel too good to me, obviously. The mechanics within the fight aren't really making sense. Plus, with the slower feeling of, like, the weapon swap feels so sluggish. I don't feel like I can respond to things as quickly as I need to. True, Val. Has good crumbly wooden building ASMR. Listen to all of them crackling bits, Dweller. I love the combat of Eternal, not the see, I didn't even mind the platforming of Eternal. I was okay with it. It was like, yeah, whatever. It's there. Yeah, we're gonna play this one for the story. That's my I am making the executive decision call today. The executive order has gone through. We are going to just play this for the story. And I'm gonna try not to bitch too much anymore about the gameplay, because honestly, I think I've said enough. I think I have said enough. Y'all have heard me talk about it now for like the past 2 hours, basically, of how much I'm not vibing with it. So instead of being a broken record, this is I am saying it now. I don't like the gameplay. Don't like the changes they've done. I think it needed a little bit more work. I think it would be really fun gameplay with a few very key changes. However, those changes are not going to probably happen unless if a lot of people are like, yo, this would make the game feel better. And then maybe, who knows, they might patch it in the future. But as it currently stands, I don't like the gameplay. I am not enjoying it. I like the shield concept. I do not like the implementation of said shield and it breaking, or my parrying not actually giving me parrying when I'm stuck in a fucking animation. All right, so my yaps have been yaps. We're going to play the game for the story. I just said that about a Doom game. Anyway. The combat of Eternal was my reward for suffering through the platforming bits during combat downtime. Touché. Play it for the story and move on. The story. Listen, Scythe. Yes. Oh, so that is one other thing I am definitely enjoying about the game. Thank you for pointing that out, Val, because it is so easy for us to get bogged down in what we are disliking that it's really easy to overlook the things that we are enjoying. World design so far has been beautiful. They still wow us every time we have gone into a new area with whatever design that they have chosen for the area has felt so good. They have done the super expansive Doom feeling really well. That we have come to know and love. Oh, tick. This is going to be really interesting because, like, I've been playing on such a higher difficulty. We're going to have to get used to the speed of things now, and I don't know if my brain is going to adjust super fast for that. Do we just have to kill more of them? Interesting. way shorter than internal, sometimes a page and a half disrupts the speeds of these new fangled games. The ray tracing could be better. World of Elden Ring was fantastic. We never made it super far into Elden Ring. Oh, and ads are happening. Brain Boys, my sworn enemy. So, Tyke, I don't know, did you hear me earlier where I was actually a little sad that I didn't have to shoot off their little finger wiggly, like, gun cannon thing? Did you hear me earlier when I was talking about that? Because I was like, oh, I just have to punch them really hard now and, like, shoot them with a combat shock. I don't have to snipe them anymore. I was like, oh, big sad. Because I was like totally expecting, I was keeping my distance from them at first, but in this one, no, I run up to them with a shotgun now because it makes way more sense than trying to shoot off the thing that doesn't need to be shut off. I also, ooh, you know, I didn't think about that before, but now that I have said that, there's one other thing I want to pay attention to that I feel like has changed. That I don't think I really was able to put into words until now. Eternal had a lot of, and 2016 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but in both of those, you had to, like your enemy weak points were very, very much a play. Like that was such a smart way to play, is if you were able to like kill or like hurt the sensitive parts, you would have a way bigger advantage. And this one has not had any of the weak points. Or if it has, it hasn't really emphasized them at all. But since the Brain Boys don't need you to shoot off their cannon arm anymore, like, I'm gonna assume that there hasn't been one that I've just missed. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, you're more than welcome to correct me of like, hey, there is a better way to deal with these really annoying enemies. Just by the way, but like, the Brain Boys used to be a threat. But the fact that I was just able to kill him in like 2 shots doesn't feel very threat. You had the weapon types that reacted to different enemies, and then you had the enemy weak points as well as the Brain Boy. If you hit that shot, you basically crippled them, and like big time too, not just like, oh, they are only hurt for like a second and then recover. No, once you hit that sniper shot, they were no longer a problem on the battlefield. Like, they were there. They were there in space. God damn it, there's another friggin' key required, and I know I've picked up this damn key. I know it. I've picked it up twice already. So I do need to go all the way back there. Okay. I feel like that's just a bug. I just think for some reason the secret key is not saving when you pick it up. So just as an FYI, that's the case right now. Was 200 hours? Took the week off. Really, Val? Goddamn. So we only, Val, I think that was our Elden Ring play? That was before your time here, right? I think it was. We beat the first boss on the, we beat Margit. We also did the really pretty boss that's like the Guardian under, like the Star City or whatever that's underneath. We did that one. I honestly can't remember any of the other bosses, if I'm being completely honest with you. Remaster. Oh, is it really, Dweller? That's exciting. Those are actually games I've been wanting to try out. Which is what made Doom to me Doom. The dance of swapping weapons, hitting weak points, and then getting back to the chaos, which was, yeah, I agree. That is as a, like, to my core as a Doom player, that was what Doom is. Hi, Christian. How are you? Christian, we just got done with a really big rant about this game for the last, like, hour. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason that looked like a Brain Boy to me, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna go punch it. You don't punch those in the face. They punch you in the face. the first major dungeon plus some side stuff. Somewhere between 10 to 20% depending on how much. I probably didn't do very much side stuff, Val. That was like when I kind of was just running away from a lot of things. I was like, no, maybe not. Let's just not say we did. The lion thing? I don't remember, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. Christian, we decided that we are playing Doom for once for the story and not the gameplay. Just as a, like, TLDR. And we are gonna just power through it. But I'm not enjoying the gameplay loop that this one has. Some of the mechanics I'm just not vibing with, and rather than absolutely just hate the whole game because of that, we have dropped it down and are just gonna play for story. And it feels so weird because I love Doom so much. To not like just enjoy whatever they put out is kind of wild to my brain right now, not gonna lie. Remaster should be better. I'll probably still wait a little bit. We have so many games, you know, on my on the list to play already. More like 10%. Or even less than, yeah. I fought some like of the like bigger boss things, like the story type of stuff, I guess. But like, yeah, I did not actually play Elden Ring. You know what I mean? That was a secret area? Okay. I guess to the side of the waterfall will count. Sure. The little starry area, it was so pretty. The starry section in Elden Ring, oh my god, it was glorious. I didn't want to leave. I also felt really bad fighting that boss. I did not want to fight that boss at all. I was like, this is so pretty. Don't make me fight it. Nibs, how are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. And chat, thank you for letting me rant and rage for a few minutes. Appreciate it. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Waterfalls are always... I don't know. There was a massive waterfall, Val, that we went by last time. That's somewhere on this map. That did not have a secret behind it. And it was a big one. It was a big waterfall. And I felt very disappointed. I almost gave it 0 out of like 10 stars just for that alone. I was like, how could you not? How dare you not put something behind this glorious waterfall that is screaming to have a secret behind it? But I'm nice. I'm not gonna give it a 0 out of 10 just for that.
The last cannon has been destroyed.
Are we winning? I mean, define winning. I can relate to the rant. I appreciate it, Sneck. Thanks for helping my brain be like, yeah, you're not just being mean. Other people are feeling it too. I have a bad tendency where sometimes like I'll feel, I guess like my opinion isn't quite valid or whatever, which is silly. I know, don't come at me, but it's a thing that my brain will think every once in a while, so it's kind of nice. As I walked to my bus stop, forgot this isn't a YouTube recording. Dano, this is in fact live. I know, it's kind of wild. Very, very crazy. But we are live. Hi, Dano. I hope your walk is going so good. See? I responded. Therefore, not a recording. Ooh. It golds. Reverent. Wild that you did that, but ran from other stuff. That area doesn't mess around. Give me pretty areas, Val. Were we... Oh, big time, Spear. We first probably hour and 45 of this stream was me ranting. Which I'm gonna do my best to not beat myself up for the rest of this stream. So, if y'all see me get real sad at some point, just tell me that it's okay, that y'all don't hate me for ranting or something. I don't know. I'm a soft little bean and I'm not used to hating on things, so Distinctly lacking a chainsaw. No! Oh, you'll survive your lack of destructive capability. I'm glad to hear you will survive. We all feel your pain. We all feel it. That's why we have to doom some more, and then we can rip and tear. Or kick and shoot. I think this game is more kick and shoot than it is rip and tear, if I'm being honest. So, kick and shoot? Kick and throw? I don't know. Always disappointing when a game isn't what you want it to be. It is. It is. Absolutely fell in love with the Meteor area. So should I give Elden Ring another shot one of these days, guys? Should I? And like a proper shot? Is pretty split with it, is it? I have honestly not been super paying attention. I don't really pay attention to the like fan bases of games typically because they're full of spoilers and shit. I know Doom is a little different. We don't really care for the spoilers or whatever because it's Doom. But how did I miss the gold up there? We are alive! Mention something about the game. Go for it, Christian. Rise Valen, thanks. We don't hate you. Push the button? Which button? Wait, which button am I pushing? I feel like I push a lot of people's buttons, honestly. Kick and parry? Kick and parry, yeah. Kick and parry works. Just rip and tear? We love you, thanks. Oh, I did totally miss it. Wow! That was a cool little sneaky spot. If you have time, sure, maybe one day. Yes, but there are plenty of other games. Wow, I'm a little shocked. I would have figured y'all would have like jumped on that train real fast. Like, yes, Rye, play it now. Drop whatever you're doing, play it. Because the way just everybody talks about Elden Ring gives me that vibe usually. If we ever get a Bloodborne remake, oh, snorting that copium, huffing. Bit deeper into the game, so you'll have to take the time. Fair. You didn't care for it. Not your thing? Are you just not a fan of Souls games in general, Dano? That'll hopefully make the gameplay loop better for you. Does our shield stop breaking, Christian? Because honestly, if our shield stops breaking, I feel like that'll feel better overall. And do parries actually, like, oh, no, wait, we already talked about that. There's boomies and there's gonna be a fight and I didn't blow it all up beforehand. I'm so dumb! Oh, wait, right, we're not on... Oh, we're not on Nightmare anymore. Oh. I was really... I'm not used to not dying in like 2 hits. Huh. That was really confusing for my brain. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm still not dead. I got hit again and I'm still not dead! What is this? Oh, the marker! A marker. Thanks. Marker. You can also now say, okay, you know what? I will officially say it out loud. You can also say push the button, and now I'll understand what you're referencing. Whew. Oh no, it's hidden. If timed correctly. I don't believe a game that focuses so much on chaotic parrying should ever have your shield break. For parries specifically. If they want it to break so you can stop, you don't just like hold your shield up all the time, fine. I think it's absolute ass that your shield breaks and you can no longer parry. Like, I don't think that it ruins like the flow of a fight, in my personal opinion. Don't like Souls. Elden Ring is the smoothest, most polished Souls out there. I mean, it could just be like maybe like the massive open world aspect wasn't a big fan, you know? Absolutely play Elden Ring, but if you've already played it once and didn't get on with it, granted at the time compared to new games that draw you in and keep wanting you to play, fair. I mean, we could always revisit it as a will Rye like it this time kind of scenario, because like it could very well just be that like back then I didn't enjoy Souls games at all. But now that I kind of had played Sekiro, I will say that I find them at least, or I found it at least enjoyable. So I feel like maybe, especially because like life isn't as, honestly, as like stressful as it had been back then nowadays. So I feel like my like overall life is a little bit nicer for that kind of play in stream. Picking petals off a flower. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm dead. But we're on easy or normal, so I'm not dead. Versus the tighter level design did turn a bunch of Souls veterans off. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard through the grapevine of everybody. Like, will my shield allow me to parry through this attack or won't it? Who knows? So yeah, and you know, maybe we'll have like, we'll see somebody come out with a mod or something that like makes your shield not be so obnoxiously unable to parry things. Oh, there's other things. Look at that. I am, whee! It's a very ooh-ah moment. Life sigil. Make sure we're not missing anything. Ah! I fucking got yeeted, bro. I tried like to stop the movement, but it caught like the lip of that edge or something, and it was just like, no, you full send, you full send. Okay, whew. Doom Guy's very excited. Okay, very excited. Oh, see, okay, I see you now. I'm paying attention, I swear. Your favorite of the Soul series? Quite a few legacy dungeons like OG Souls. Not everything is based in the open world. Fair. Took the Marauder mechanic and added it to everything in this game. Which Marauder mechanic? If you have the time to actually devote to a full playthrough, in case you do like it, that's fair. I would say then it would probably be later on. It would be a later on when I'm not expecting, you know, 4 games in a row. Chain shot, huh? The weapon designs in this game are also really fun. Like, I think they're really cool to like watch the like actual movement of the gun. Super satisfying. You don't care for Souls like in general, since I don't like the repeat and learn until you improve. I just don't have time or much free time to commit to it anymore. Also why I drop grindy games or ones that have daily tasks where playing them became more and more of a chore. That's totally fair. That's actually, I feel like I mentioned that a few times lately, Dano, where the pacing in games has gotten pretty, like, I feel like a lot of game devs / publishers have been pushing, we want our like people to play our game all the time, every second of the day, all that kind of jazz, keep them coming back, try to make them like just spend as much time in the game. And I feel like it's just a lack of respect for people's time now. So I feel like a lot of games have suffered from pacing issues. Outside of like your typical like let's bloat it with as much stuff as possible. It just doesn't feel like a lot of games are good. Hi Kaiju. We're not missing anything. Straight off the edge into infinity and beyond even. Oh yeah, the parry. Yeah. So I was mentioning this earlier. One second. The chain shot fires a dense spherical core that deals damage on contact before retracted to charge up the core, greatly increasing the damage max range and speed. Fully charged shots will deal significantly more damage to armor, or something like that. I accidentally pressed the button. That's intense. Okay. It's a cool design. I don't know how I feel about it overall yet, but... So like I don't mind the fact that they added a parry. Like I think it's kind of the age of parries, right? We're seeing a lot of games with parrying systems. And like I don't hate it. I don't hate the idea of a parry. I do think parries are very specifically something that have to be treated with a lot of care and respect for the idea of a parry system, because otherwise they are just frustrating. And I feel like very few games have like really had a parry system that feels super, super good overall. I need this one. Yeah. For the Marauder was just set as it is. Get good, yeah. Hi Trace, welcome in. Tiny Nugs is still on screen. Oh yeah, Tiny Nugs has been on, as always. I've been having him on screen for like a long time now. I added him to the game screen because I was like, oh, I kind of miss him being on the screen. So I moved him. All right, I feel like we've done pretty good about grabbing everything. I'm still gonna do a 100% try like idea. I've missed whatever that is though, and I don't know what it is. Like I don't know what that, unless if it's one of the upgrade. No, the upgrade places look like this. All right, I gotta figure out where I'm going. I think it's the other direction I need to go. Yeah. Oh. That weapon is badass. It's a lot of fun. I need a game to be rewarding, not necessarily given rewards to continue playing like Expedition 33. Given rewards to continue playing like Expedition. Very rewarding story and gameplay. Yeah. I also like the way that Expedition 33 has handled like bringing back like unlockables in the game. I am personally one of those people that like, if I'm gonna spend the time to do extra shit in your game, I better get fucking rewarded. Give me cosmetics, give me fun, silly things, give me whatever you have decided is your reward for doing the thing, fine. But like, if I am going to take that time to play extra and do side things and all of the extra silly possible things, you best be giving me something. I don't want you to just be like, oh, here's some XP. Congratulations. Like, that would piss me off. Have there been more of these that I just forgot to look for? Fuck. I don't remember seeing any more of those. I don't know. Oh, they must be all close by then. Okay. Well, bam. Oh, shield throw? Nope, shield throw? Throw. Yeah, shield throw. There we go. We got it. We got there. Eventually. Ooh, and the other one's up here. And this game seems not too bad and fun to do. Yeah, it's, so far, like, it's just kind of explore the levels. I keep, like, checking the map constantly because I don't want to have to backtrack too much. Many other games first, yeah. Gotta finish that Expedition 33, man. Plus, the more we play this, as well, we'll get to return to... Oh, I found everything. Except for... this. And I wonder if it's from there, so I might get it from there. Let's go here. Hey, Patrick, how are you? Welcome, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope your Monday's going well so far, and you feel like that today. There was supposed to be a period between playing and, like, I kind of figured, Dano, that's why I read it differently the second time, because I was like, that doesn't quite feel like what Dano was going for with that statement, because I know you were enjoying Expedition, so I was like, that sentence wasn't adding, so obviously the punctuation was supposed to be there somewhere. weapon does feel very slow at the moment, and I don't know if it's like... Ooh, let me out. Wasn't there... Ooh, we need those upgrades. Still not enough? Wow. That parry window is, oh, it's one of these fuckers. There we go. Not those, for example, I would have loved. Just don't have the time to enjoy your ships before burning out. Yeah, burnout's also a really big deal, I think.
We're beginning to evacuate civilians now.
But I almost wonder, honestly, is like, again, that I feel like comes down to pacing issues, right? Like, and like game design's not really respecting people's time overall. Because like if you've made it to where you have to play the game so much and grind away so much time to be able to unlock the cool stuff in your game, I feel like that's honestly nowadays I'm seeing it more and more as a design flaw. Because when I was a kid, or a teenager even, I loved grindy games because I had all the fucking time in the world. But as an adult, I can't find those things super enjoyable anymore because I'm genuinely, I got shit to do, man. Like, I can't dedicate as much time to grindy games. And I beat myself up about it too because I was like, man, this game's really popular right now, but it's super grindy, and I can't. I have a life that I must, like, I have responsibilities I have to deal with. I have other things that I have to do that makes this grindy game not possible for me, because in order to enjoy the like higher tier stuff, they require you to spend your like whole freaking life on it.
Seismic activity detected near the wall.
You're fortunate that there's so many different things that I find rewarding in games, whether it's difficulty, story, completionist, collectibles, etc. I find quite a few things like enjoyable, and it's usually depending on the game, right? But I definitely have found that the more grindy something is, the less I'm likely to like it. You realized the grind with Destiny? Yeah. I was also really upset with Destiny, like, locking all of the lore and stuff behind, like, you can't even access the old stuff anymore, which made me really sad, because I was like, I want to get attached to, like, how I even start being this person. Notice it was impacting you and I wasn't really enjoy it, yeah. You like some grind yourself, but I need a variety of games. Fair. Oh, that's Lord. Is this how the Titans are born? That one's very broken. Oh, hey, look, the shield's down. 99% complete. Where the fuck did I miss? Was that last one not count as a... I thought it was a bonus. No, because it unlocked the... Yeah, it unlocked the new... That one. Or the armor. Whichever the fuck one it was. Fuck! I have questions? No. Is the... Wait, is the Hell Knight the... No, because I would have gotten plenty of more parries with that too. Wait a second. Fuck you. Oh, and those only, like, we only had a few of those that whole fucking time. I also used to, I knew last time I had these pinned. Do they unpin every time you, like, close out of the game? Did I just ignore it the whole time? Did I ignore it, guys? Was I so mad that I didn't even see it pinned on my screen?